Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi accused United States flame violence in Ukraine. In a long set-part General Assembly UN General Assembly, and asked Israeli representative for protests. Raisi said that Iranian-made drones hit the cities of Ukraine, were sold before war began, and in Ukraine, in which Tehran's defense minister Sergei Shoigu hosted a Russian defense committee. Was hosting a Russian defense committee. Raisi's speech about victory, which claims overcome intelligence efforts to overthrow U.S. regime, claimed that it belongs countries in field of future and that Western days were over. The world is in a new international order and the project for Americanization has failed the world. He also accused America of stopping the war in Ukraine to weaken Europe. The speech enabled Israel to accuse Ambassador Gilad Erdan to go out and UN accused of rounding red carpet for Butcher Tehran. A show outside the UN center condemned the UN to give Iran a platform. The Iranian opposition figure Maryam Rajavi, leading to the Mujahedin Khalq, said Raisi's hands were stained with the blood of thousands of members killed in 1988. Israel's United Nations ambassador Gilad Erdan supports the rights of women in Iran. Fotic Eduardo Munoz on day of Raisi's speech. The U.S. Russian troops started a new major drone attack on Ukrainian cities, then imposed new sanctions on individuals and beings from Iran, China, Russia, Turkey. New restrictions from the U.S. Treasury Department targeted 7 people and 4 assets linked to Iran's unmanned aerial vehicle and military aircraft development. He launched a missile. He hit industrial warehouses in 3 drawn Lviv and killed a person. Raisi said, if Iran has a document that Russians gave arms or drones to the Russians after war, then they should produce. We are against war and we are ready mediate end it. But is spent fight taxes of American people and fill pockets of weapon factories in this area. The Iranian side said that meeting was discussing sanctions and that last prisoner change between United States and Iran had completed on Monday. He could have better diplomatic relationships. An increasingly unlikely thing. In a joint statement, the United States and E3 have warned that Iran continues to expand its nuclear activities. Raisi's controversial plans for prestigious think tank Foreign Relations Council speech were postponed day after request of Iran delegation. Concerned about protests of Iranian diaspora groups. The CFR event only opened to the public with a senior member and Iranian opposition Roya Hakakian rejected the invitation with a message on Twitter.